Hey there, Silver-Tongued Devil here. We are back on Void War. Again, because why not? Such a good game. I have Poise, Murpheus, and Von joining me aboard the Cruel Tempest. We are going to keep it cornate tonight. So it's going to be all about berserkers and barbarians, and for some reason Von a scavenger, and we're going to be boarding, and we're going to be smashing face. I suppose the only thing to quickly hover over, we'll play in Torment level 3 as well, just because it's nice and easy. Or rather, there's enough of a challenge for me to be able to get away with a themed run. You don't do this on harder levels of difficulty. Good evening, Mr. Vega. Oh, we're going to have to find... Is there such thing as a berserker engineer? Yeah, I suppose there would, wouldn't there? Cool, we'll try and find Vega a berserker engineer. So this is a cornate or crom or crumb, as everyone in the chat's calling it at the moment, style of run. We're going to be doing a lot of boarding. We're arguably, as you'll see here, these boys, Murph and Poised, are made for combat, not for anything else. What we are most likely going to be better off doing, and I'm going to have to put Poised in with me first, aren't I? The way that I would normally do this is something like that. So we've got Murph on shields at the moment. I'll put Von in charge of flying the crate, because I want to get our boarding party over and up against the enemy crew as quickly as possible, and this is the easiest way to do it. Now, we want that, and it's very far away though. We also want to avoid... Yeah, they are chromatic, aren't they? Let's have a look. Yeah, war cultists. Cool, yeah, so we don't want to pally up with them. Let's go! You come upon a death cult spacecraft ensourced in a cloud of noxious vapor. The Endfather prevails. I would like to rage. So they're not going to stand much chance. We're going to board their weapons department, kick the snot out of them in quick order, like that. And I'm going to get Poised to interrupt that casting, and then come back. They've done a good job there, actually. Well done. And let's go there and there. Lovely. And that is the end of that. Coffee crumb cake, indeed. Let's recall everybody. So what we're going to be trying to do is... doesn't matter too much about me. I can get most of my damage back for what we're going to be taking. What will happen until we get a strong boarding crew is the likes of Poise will take enough damage, so I will rest him on the shield console and rotate Murph in. Is the plan. We'll avoid that one because we can't get a fight at the listening station. If there was a way to kick the listening station in, you better believe we'd be there. Few raider vessels are loitering in the area. They watch you pass with this disinterest. Oh, boo! But we wanted to fight! Equipment is what we want. So we'll try and go for the mechanical merchant, but it's probably not going to be the kind of equipment that we're after, i.e. violent equipment. You are dangerously close to a white-hot star. The immortal king delivers us from evil. I mean, you say that, but look out for borders. Now, they do have some quite tough hombres there. Actually, no, put the fire out, Von. They've binned it. Oh, cheers. Let's get that all opened up. Cool. I'm going to leave our lads attacking the weaponry there. Now that their weapon's offline, it is simply a case of finishing that dude off. And boys, get in there. The coward flees for his bridge and boys just sprints in and pummels him. Cool. Let's get fires out. Doors closed. What I would usually do in this sort of situation as well, and I'm tempted to do so. Boys, done enough. Have a break. You're on 11s. One of the things that we could do is we could vent the entire back portion of the ship to space. And what that does is it means that whilst we're boarding, we don't have to worry about being boarded. Basically now we just need to defend these bits. And it also has the effect of, if we come up against one of these, a lot of the fires will probably start here and then get put straight out. As we get more crew, we'll re-oxygenate some of the compartments, but there's no disadvantage to doing this, and only advantages from what I can tell anyway. But yeah, that'll do. We can have problems if we get damaged in these compartments. Like if our life support gets taken out, I'll have to send someone to get suffocated whilst they repair it. And just so happens, I'm weak to suffocation, and all of you guys, except Von, suck at repairing. Absolutely suck. Right, let's go. As you approach the Corsair starship suddenly drops out of subspace and begins firing at the depot. The workers of the depot broadcast a request for help. I mean, we're not in the business of defending, but if we defend the munitions port, we can take skulls from the attackers and skulls from the defenders. You engage your weapon systems and prepare to fight. Right, let us go. You'll note that I always dive straight into the weapons system. This is with the intent of bringing their guns down as quickly as possible so that we're then not taking any damage, basically. That's one level of weaponry down. Good. Murph's almost dead. That's their weapons out of commission. They are now no threat to us. So, and I'll go and kick that servitor's head in, I guess. Bam, bam, bam. 2 piece and a biscuit. The depot workers thank you for saving their lives. They decide to transfer over a shipment of munitions. We know you'll put these to good use. Probably. Probably. Lovely. Right. Have a break. Have a break, Murph. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right. Hopefully, we can get some decent equipment. This run will live on die not on crew, but getting... Oh, you know that streamer luck that I always tell you about? Oh, it's very thematic, isn't it? The Thirsting Glaive, a prized relic among cultists. This fell polearm appears constantly coated with blood. Lovely, we'll have that. And, look at this. I think the dev might have known what I was on with tonight. If we can get hold of the Seal of Cerberus, we can call upon a demonic hound. So, Von, you can look after ship's demonic hound. I know she's a dog person. So that's nice. I will be grabbing the power field, and that repair tool is very cheap and worthwhile. Good. So now what we're going to do, I won't have to worry about my health anymore. Thirsting Glaive, +1 DPS and +1 DPS in medium rooms. With a 2-man team, those are the rooms we want to be fighting in. Kills restore 10 health. So we'll do that and that. I'm going to give myself a power field, and Von, seeing as she's the closest thing we have to an engineer at the moment, can have the welding tool. And yeah, that's probably game, because that's a very good weapon to pick up, and it's only going to get more powerful from here. There you go, there's ship's dog, look. It is, I have asked the dev before, I don't know how you would do it. It would be nice to be able to rename ship's dog. But, and thankfully he's immune to suffocation as well, which, yeah, A ravenous hunter that revels in bloodshed, occasionally subject to worship by feral tribes and silver-tongued devils' streams. Good. Now we want to be heading in a southerly. There is a wrecked orbital siege platform here. You discover a quantity of your munitions within. Thank you very much. Ooh, that one we want. So again, I've said it before, of those two, this will always be an event of some description or a fight, whereas this could be nothing. So I always wander into danger. The thing is, we're going to be really kicking the snot out of stuff now, so... lovely, and boarding party! Bam! Good. That's one down. No shots for you. I'll go and finish this dude off. And that's game. We'll take the scrap. We'll recall our crew. We'll get out of there before we get poisoned. Although I do want to get everyone back in there. If we can leave before the green flash, we're fine. So normally I wouldn't go up this way because I don't want these. But there is transport vessels in this direction, and that's worth our time. A nearby techno-cult vessel wants its head kicked in. And we are happy to oblige. We don't want to be fighting in this room, because it is a big old room, so we can get outnumbered. We want to be fighting here. However, we also want to take their weapon systems down. So that is a bit of a quandary. And we're not going to be able to kick these doors in because they've got a reasonably high level of door. So let's kick these doors in and see what we can get accomplished. Oh, that's all. They've only got 3 crew. I think we'll be fine. We'll fire some. These will be the first shots we fired. Switch out there, boys. Good man. They just teleported Von over on board their ship. Von, stop it! Get back to your post. Jesus. Right. We'll swap out Murph and Poise, seeing as yeah, Poise got his head kicked in there. So the other thing that I can do as well is I can start switching the thirsting glaive to the other crew members to get their life back. So they didn't have dogs, no. You went over and checked. That must have been what it was. Must have been. Right. A servitor wouldn't be a bad idea. But we don't need servitors. They're not very cornate, are they? So arguably we don't need anything here, so we might as well. We do have a missile system and quite a good let's have a look here. We have got Shiv missiles. Shiv missiles fire very fast. You can usually get a Shiv missile off before the enemy fire their weaponry. So we might start using that. And we've got plenty of ammunition, so plenty. Oh, more transport vessels. Yes, please. We like the taste of these skulls. Very good skulls. You encounter a death cult hauler. Good. Board. Kick these weak boys' heads in collectively. I will swap out to preserve Chris's life. And then we get the scrap. Automatically get that. And that's happy days. Everybody back to positions. We will with... How are we... Hang on. Are we close? We're not far away. We're not far away. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not far away. And we do have a decent amount of scrap. So what I'm going to do is we're going to upgrade our shields, which should make us nigh on invulnerable here. And then we want to be saving up scrap so that we can pick up Vega. I'm hoping we get a berserker engineer. That'd be amazing. They don't exist, unfortunately. Few raider vessels are loitering in the area. Oh, and everybody's disinterested in... they have to look disinterested. Any other kind of look and we'll be on them. Be on them kicking their heads in. Ooh, good, good. We like gold events. Come across an abandoned munition depot. It is suspiciously in good shape, but whatever supplies lay within may very well be worth the risk. We can check it out, we can move on, or because we have our Raider Outlaw in the form of Von, tell us what's going on. The Raiders are unwilling to give up the munitions depot, however, you are well prepared for the fight and engage with weapons already primed. Which is great, but we're just going to go over there and stove their heads in. We don't need weapons. I'll let those hit first before we get in there. Good. And then I will transfer to... because I get health back on kills with the Barbarian. This is why this is one of the best weapons that we can get. Enemy crew dead and a neural lance. Lovely. Which one is that? That one stuns. This is actually really good for a boarding crew. We can stun the compartment that we're going into. Stuns all crew, so we can't fire it into it once we've boarded. It is alright for stunning things. It's not an amazing one. But, yeah, it might be worth powering that. Right, everybody back. Everybody back. And there we go. Hell, they seem to be on fire a little bit. You re-enter real space and immediately attacked by a pirate vessel. They appear to have suffered damage from a prior engagement. You fucking idiots. So we'll do that and that. We'll fire that there. Hopefully that'll hit just as that servitor gets there to put the fire out. They don't actually have... oh, they do. It wasn't showing it. Lovely. That's worked out nice. So now their servitor has to sit there in the flames for 20 seconds and burn. There goes their rocket systems. The fire is spreading nicely. And that's all she wrote. Hey! Armor. Just what we need. Ah, no one can wear armor. Nope. Armor. Exactly what we don't need. Von cannot have armor. We might as well grab the scrap then, because a lot of the... I do find that a lot of cultists in this game, unless they're like really high level ones, don't have the ability. Right. Swapsies, boys, you with me? Chris, back on shields. We go on. Now, who are we picking up? Come on, war cultist types. Come on, war cultists. Hey, there you go. You get an upgrade. You get an upgrade for once, Vega. They do have a plague marine, but that's not on brand. What's this now? The bubonic scythe. Not very themed. And a plague knife. Fucking hell, have we turned up at a Nurgle space station? Fuck. God, I would have loved to have seen this on one of my demon runs. These things are amazing. +2 DPS, +2 poison DPS. Okay, so... Plague Knife is okay. That's pretty good. Attacks slightly damage nearby enemies, which is really good. So, but we ain't getting that. Let's pick up a powered sword. It's a power sword. And let's pick up Mr. Vega, our... Instead of being a lowly engineer, you are an enraged tech priest. I mean, someone's... oh, stop it! No. There we go. Jesus. I'm just literally typing. Oh, Vega can take armor. Yeah, I mean, someone's got to make the stuff that we use to stove heads in. If anyone was wondering how many arms I've got based on how many weapons I have, well, a glaive would be two-handed, plus I have a combat knife, and a power sword. So confirmed Gene Stealer Barbarian hybrid plus 1 arm. So, and it's worth me having all the DPS, and then we'll, as better weapons come along, I'll take them and start filtering them down to Poise and Chris. Now, where do we put Mr. Vega? I'm not ready to reoxygenate everything just yet. What we will do, though, is we will... So, whilst although our guys are good at combat, one of the weaknesses that you have with having a very strong boarding party is your most effective fighters are not there to defend your vessel. So we are going to improve our doors, and then when this area oxygenates, we'll stuff Mr. Vega in there. It also puts him... I like to keep my... Vega always ends up as our Johnny on the spot on this channel, and I always like to keep my engineer in the middle of the ship so that they can respond to all repairs needed. So that's right, beep boop on the door. Perfect. Let's go. Yeah, you know, the tale of the silver-tongued, four-armed barbarian. Obviously. I've got people boarding with me, and I'm literally holding a bundle of weapons in my arms as we go in. Ah! It does sound very, very corn. You arrive near a dying star. Temperature warnings light up your console. The silhouette of a heavily armed Imperial starship suddenly becomes visible, rapidly approaching your position. That's not that heavily armed. Right, let's get in there. Oh, we've got an extra power. Oh, it's from that. Let's go get boarding, and if I stun him... missed. Rhubarb crumble the feared. There you go. So now we're really starting to kill crew. Good. Get back. Into positions. And we're out of this before the fire comes and burns us. I could do with an extra weapon slot and an extra bit of power just to bring this online. We'll need this at some point, but not today. Is there anything I wanted to do before we leave? Don't think there was. Cool. Out of here. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the SDF vessel that has recently been added to the game. Yes! Thank you, Dev. So, I haven't seen this yet, and I've done a good few runs since it's been added. That's right, Korn are going to the Prosperine Jewel Worlds. I haven't been here yet. Apparently, the sector is small, but the rewards are heap massive. So, this should be good. You find yourself in a minimally charted, minimally populated region of space. Countless worlds like Emerald and Sapphire dance before their stars, verdant and untouched. Strewn about these distant stars are the remnants of civilizations, completely alien to you. Beneath the lush jungles and endless oceans lies great promise, along with skulls for the Skull Throne, I read Deep Foreboding as. I don't know why. It's just the theme of the run, isn't it? So, incredibly short sector, that much I know. I've never been here, but there are quite a lot of unique things for this, and for what I can gather, it's worth visiting this area. Hello, Doc. So, yeah, I'll read all of these out because these are all going to be new, or more chance of them being specific ones. Before you drifts an impossible planet. Much of its surface is covered in chrome. That's not impossible, that's Mechanicus. Towering electric complexes dot the metallic lands. Ooh, maybe Necron then. As for the rest of the plains of violet grass, blood red lakes, and demonic energies, These diametric environments intermesh and flow into each other, a profane marriage of geographies. I think we've just found the Dark Mechanicus Forge world. Oh, and they're trying to attack us. A strange ship rockets towards you from the planet's surface. Its basic design is that of the machine cult origin, but it is changed and corrupted. You shall be delivered to us. I wouldn't count on it. So, yeah, it's official. Dark Mechanicus added to the fray. I reckon we can get away with fighting there. Nice to see that they've actually got, there was actually a fleshling on board their ship there. A little demon boy. Little demon boy. Thankfully, Mechanicus are not known for their hand-to-hand combat skills. And this one didn't bring a combat servitor, obviously. Well, that's us winning it then, isn't it? Now we've just got, me and Poison need to bash these doors in. Bash them right the hell in! The one weakness that we have from our boarding crews at the moment. I knew you would do that, you idiots. We bash the doors in and move into another compartment. They're then like, oh, we can go and repair the weapons now. No, we'll just come back for you. Cool. With this bizarre ship defeated, you turn back towards the planet below. A towering structure catches your eye. Energies both electric and malevolent swirl about its spire. The more... Yeah, it is psychically. The more psychically attuned of your crew, I thought the more physically, because we're gone, obviously. Psychic, get out of here. The more physically attuned of your crew, that's all of us, feel either nauseous or disturbed as they gaze upon it. We're investigating that. What is this? That's a purple-faced servitor. He's been eating too much of that luscious purple grass that they were telling us about. You descend upon this terrible planet, and towards this terrible structure, another ship, corrupted like the prior, intercepts you. Soon you will be part of us. Soon you will be assimilated. This is actually... Oh, Jesus. A Metalo-Chimera. I haven't seen one of these before. So he is Mechanicus. He's a proper commander, and he's demonic. We need to kick that thing's head in quick sharp. Can he teleport? I'd imagine he can. Go! Oh, come on. So what's happened there is Poise got left behind. And the reason being is because one event going into another, there is an automatic crew recall function. It's recalled me, but not Poise. Sorry, Poise, you were too slow and become our first casualty of the evening. Oh, that's bollocks. I'll have to go back and check that and make sure that's actually what happened. This is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to take out, you know. We'll have to... Let's do that. Oh, missed. Yeah, that's a bit bullshit. Unfortunately. I think that's what happened. I didn't have the option to recall crew. Oh, fuck! And now Muff's dead as well? Those Presperine worlds, eh? Oh, and this is a demon ship also, so that means he's get auto repairs. Yeah, this ain't going so good. This ain't going so good. Right, I need... Why can't we power that? There we go. Right, we're probably just going to have to kick the hell out of this one. Cool. Poise, Murph. Murph must have been a lot lower on life than I gave him credit for being. This could be an incredibly quick run. Shit. Good. That's good that there's a fire spreading. Oh, no. Stop it. We need to kick that in. Otherwise, he's going to keep on doing damage to us. Now we need to be very careful here. Right, I'm going to sit on that and just let the fire do the work. Oh, actually, if I do that, yeah, that fire should keep on spreading into their command console. Got to be careful here, though. Right, recall. Yeah, quite, Doc, quite. You know it. You know it. Right, we can't get through their shields. I refuse to waste a missile. Let them burn. Yeah, let them burn. Cool, well, at least we didn't have to deal with that monstrosity. It's nice to see that the dev, all crew injured, it's nice to see that the dev has started taking some of the commander models, changing their colour and putting them into the game as special characters. Because I haven't seen that before. That was a nice little surprise that almost got us all killed because of my horrific, as Doc pointed out, strategies. The ship careens into the alloyed earth below and you at last reach the structure. It is a horrific thing, a skyscraping tower, a skeleton of metal and circuitry overtaken by pulsating flesh. Now in the proximity to the tower, a terrible nausea spreads throughout your crew. Her voice rings out, raspy and ethereal, but audible to all. You will join us now. I haven't got a third fight in me. Before you can investigate this tower, before you can destroy this tower, you are set upon by another corrupt vessel. You approach our great heart, but it is no matter. You merely bring yourself closer to sublimation? Yeah, sublimation to a simulation. Yeah, we'll, we could blow this up, you know? And we have started out fully powered. If we can bring their shields down a level and then do that, we might be able to stay on top of this one. This is going to be a proper demon vessel, so there's no point even trying to board it. I am also on death's door a little bit. So, yeah. Let's just blast it. I thought we were going to have to run. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. Losing 2 crew this early on is... I'm not going to lie, it's pretty fucking terrible. Blast them. Ship's in good nick, though. Oh, look, another one. Yeah, I don't want to fight that. Defeated at last. The ship crashes into the tower with a violent explosion. Violet flames engulf the profane structure, searing flesh and melted steel. It soon collapses under its own weight, leveling the surrounding area. The collective nausea abates, and with a renewed vigor, you scour the area for usable materials, and we fucking came up good. Look at all this cool stuff. Right, cool. The earlier description of this tower as a great heart proves apt. With its destruction, the planet slips into disarray. Once electrified landscapes are left cold and dead. Demonic fauna and flora grow lethargic and wither. You leave this planetary aberration behind you. And skulls just continue coming in for the skull god. Right, let's go and find out what we got and what I can use. That we can't. That's useful if we weren't boarding, but we are. I will... There you go. If we didn't think Vega was chaos, he has a chaos engine, so he definitely is now. I think he's the only one that could wear this as much as I'd like to. But that is plus movement speed for our ship's Johnny on the spot for engineering is a good thing. So, you now have a Viper skin suit, Vega. Manufactured by a dead civilization consummate in the art of nanofabrication, microfiber, musculature, and integrated mini servos afford its wearer unmatched strength and agility. Perfectly conforms to one's body. Fucking wasted on an engineer. I mean, it sounds like a sniper's kit if you ask me. But anyway, what do I know? I just fucking work here and get all of my crew killed on the first time I see a new thing. Right, let's go get some more crew, shall we? Hopefully. So there have been a lot of, since we played this last, there's actually been quite a few items added. There has been a new ship. We are currently playing the beta as well. I did stay away from playing the beta, but the betas are incredibly stable in this game. The dev doesn't put things out unless it works. Hello. That's very good. I mean, pulverizer, eviscerator. It's all screaming corn, isn't it? We'll pick up both of those in the hope that we get some crew to wield them later. Right, what have I got? A fourth arm, maybe? No, okay. Well, let's replace the combat knife, because it's rubbish, with an eviscerator. And kill damage, extra damage to nearby enemy systems. So we're now getting plus 15 life per kill, which will keep me in good stead, hopefully. Plus 2 DPS in small rooms. Yeah, that's... We're going to have to try and fight in small rooms, but the extra damage to ship systems is a very good trait. Does anybody else need weapons? Ah, Von, have my power sword. There you go. And in fact, yeah, that's... And also, let's... Now that Vega's had a hold of it, because he would be better off with the welding torch, let's give the Chaos engine to Von. Now, that is actually quite useful for her. Teleport all crew and current room to a random room on the opposing ship. And when there, Von ignores doors and extracts vaults instantly. So, whilst I'm going in there rock'em sock'em with all my lifestealy equipment, Von can actually teleport over and nick their stuff and get back before they even know. So, I mean, it's not very chromatic or cornate, but yeah, I'll allow it. I think I'll allow it. We're not going to make use of that. That is a terrible thing. And we'll keep the combat knife just in case. Just in case. So, yeah, my opening gambit in the Prosperine Dual Worlds has not been successful. So I have been told that there's many layers to a lot of these events, and the further you push, the more you get. You re-enter real space to a destroyed Imperial ship. Oh, great. Whatever destruction it faced must have been recent. Its wounds still smoulder with a haunting turquoise glow. Through comms from the ship are null, you detect faint life signatures within. Oh, cool. Let's go and kick him in then. Before you can further investigate the ship, you are intercepted by its presumed attacker. Its hull matches no known design and contorts into a more agile, deadly form upon spotting you. Spatiotemporal stability compromised. Initiate containment. Indeed. Right, let's see if we can blast. Where am I landing? This is risky, but if we can get this off... Why are the shields down to 1? If I can get this off, we might be good. Okay, let's fire that there. And then I'll try and do the good stuff on their weaponry. Good. Into here. Oh dear, I'm getting my head kicked in. Shit. Okay, this is going to be one of them conventional fights that you hear about. Can't have both up. We can get through their shields, though. Yep. Flee. Flee for your lives. I have got an idea, though. Is that nasty? One hit. One hit. Okay, they can't actually hurt us, so we can sit back and plink away. Good. And... Tell you what, Vega, come with me. Yeah, that's right. I'll use the Dark Mechanicus Cyber Tech Priest dude to help me do a boarding action. This might actually work. Keep firing at that. Now, they'll ignore repairs and try and get us. And as long as I can get a kill here, I'll get all my life back. On his heels. Where you going? Where do you think you're going? Fucking hell, they're fast. No! Vega, no! I need to be in there to get the thing. The enemy crew has been killed. You search through the remains to find a few useful items. Plus 50% movement speed. That'll do. That's for me. That is for the commander. With the strange ship dealt with, you turn back towards the Imperial wreck. What faint life signatures detected previously have only further faded during your engagement. We shall search for them survivors. Clawing through the remains of the Imperial ship, you eventually uncover the last survivor aboard. Wounded and asphyxiated, oh, it's K2, isn't it? You treat them aboard your ship. Miraculously, they make a full recovery, and with their old ship in ruins, they offer to serve aboard yours. Welcome aboard, Doc. Alright, there. Doc, I do need somebody on shields, so, Doc, that's you. Go. And congratulations on joining the crew. Here's your ceremonial combat knife. It doesn't do a lot. It is, you know, I'm not joking when I say ceremonial. On. I think I might have to start using the Vaygrimnar boarding actions in an attempt to get my health back anyway. You cruise through a network of moons orbiting a large ice giant. A raider ship slips out from behind one and begins tailing you. They broadcast extreme threats paired with semi-coherent, substance-fueled insults. You mute them and ready weapons. I think they might be Khorne as well. Mass ramblings with me. There you go. God, it's like baby's first day out, isn't it? Right, we should, between the pair of us, be okay here. Dead. And that's me back up to full health. Excellent. Fantastic. Yep. Back. I'll do this. For you, the war is over, Vega. Well, for now, until we come across something else difficult. And... right, we've got loads of money. Let's spend some of it. I wanted an extra weapon system. I think I need the extra power as well. That brings that up online. If we get another power, we can have our missiles online, and then we will upgrade the engines twice so that we can get the enhanced engines event. Should have done that earlier just in case it came up, but it hasn't, so we got lucky. And I don't want that because we don't need it. Let's go and hopefully get a decent event. You enter this system to a bizarre sight. A sheath of lightning covers a small moon. Great streams of violent electricity blinking in and out without pattern or end. What debris or microasteroids that pass through this electric barrier experience instantaneous vaporization. Through a layer of static covers your sensors, you detect a structure on the moon's surface. Let's go and have a look. Oh dear. With no other means of ingress, I've got the... well, yeah, we probably should. One's got the Chaos engine. With no other means of ingress, you put full burn to engines and take the lightning barrier head on. I mean, it is very Khorne, that, isn't it? Your shields prove no match to the ceaseless lightning, however, and your ship is racked by electricity. Now, beneath the electric barrier, you investigate the moon's structure. The facility appears to be a listening post, and whilst it is surprisingly well kept, it is of no use to you. Yeah, we're not into comms, we like to smash. The wargear and the weaponry once belonging to its occupants, however, is more than useful. A Havoc rifle, yes please. And no one can use... oh, actually... okay. Well, someone can use that. Now, as much as I want you to have that armor, Vega, that armor is much better for you because you are now immune to suffocation, which now means you can go and tidy up. And whilst you are tidying up, I need that Havoc rifle. So this is one of the new ones. The principles behind this outwardly unassuming rifle's function remain a mystery. Its secrets lost with insane civilization that created it. Its targets are left discombobulated and discorporated. Plus 3 DPS, attacks slightly damage nearby enemies, stuns enemies on... yeah, that's going on. Anything that stuns in this is close combat. You can chain the stuns together, and then nothing can kill you. You kill one, something else enters the room. You kill the other, that stuns the last one, and they just chain in and keep on getting stunned. So that's fantastic. Very good. Go and patch up my hull. Not that those rooms matter, but I'd like to have at least a little bit of wiggle room. Now we just need to find someone who can wear the fucking Viper suit. Von, get rid of the power sword. Take the pulverizer. That's more coordinate, isn't it? And even Doc gets an upgrade. An actual power sword as opposed to a ceremonial combat knife. Right, okay, we did take quite a lot of damage there. That is unfortunate. Some of these new events, and I assume some of these are specifically for this, are fantastically well written. Cruising through this region of space, you spot a small raider fleet orbiting a lush tropical world. The ships do not respond to hails. You detect a raider outpost planetside and intercept comms originating from it. The raiders below share in their revelry and speak of an ambrosial fruit covering the planet. Let's get some. You drop down to the outpost and receive an unusually warm reception for an outsider. Strong drink flows freely, and the raiders all appear heavily inebriated. Those who haven't passed out welcome you with open arms. You cavort with the raiders for a time. One lets slip that they have abandoned their ships in orbit and instead desire to remain on this planet. You inform the crew, we take their stuff. You prepare to call for a recovery pod when a raider presents you with a cornucopia of fruit. Each is like a sapphire, no bigger than one's hand, and with an intoxicating aroma. Our ambrosia, please, you must try it. I'll leave this one to you guys. 1 to eat, 2 to leave. I do want to eat it to see what would happen. Based on what I've read, it will be the end of the run. And to be fair, we're not doing great. Oh, welcome back, Chris. You're dead. Sorry. It all started after there was a bit of a... Well, I'm going to have to go back and have a look, but there was a bit of a bug where I didn't get the opportunity to recall all crew member. It just recalled me, and we lost poise, which then meant that you came with me in a boarding action that you were not healed for. So, don't take food from strangers. Okay, well, that's 1 for eat and 1 for leave. Would anybody like to cast the deciding vote? I mean, I'll cast the deciding vote. I want to eat the fruit. I want to see what happens. I'm sure we'll, like, shirk off the effects. It might be something as simple as we end up eating this and, like, you know, we get intoxicated and stricken on the planet for a bit and come back and I might actually lose scrap or something along those lines. I mean, unless anybody speaks up, I'm with Doc. They're equipped. I'm eating it. You eat the fruit. Its flavor and sweetness is unlike anything else. With every bite, you feel warm, invigorated, alive. You continue your festivities with the raiders, the numbers slowly thinning as more and more pass out. Before long, you are presented additional ambrosia. Your mouth begins to water uncontrollably. I mean, we've started, haven't we? We should finish. It would be rude. Ow. This fruit, this ambrosia is truly marvelous. You eat and you eat and you eat. I get the feeling. I completely sympathize with myself in this game. What few raiders still standing share with you yet more fruit. You receive personal comms from your ship, but you don't hear them. I have been injured. Do we continue? Dare we? I think we do. You find yourself hurriedly, blissfully devouring the ambrosia before you. The raiders about you are all silent, all still as you lick every last drop from your fingers. Your knees give out. You join them on the floor, and your eyes slowly close. The party's over. It was going so badly. Again, like, I wouldn't normally do that, but that run was looking like it was heading for disaster anyway. And, yeah. That that brings us to a close an hour in. Again, it is... I love checking those sort of things, though, because it's like, will the dev end my run if I'm a dickhead? Oh, yeah, turns out he will. So now we know not to keep eating the fruit. Eat once, don't eat any more. I wonder, though, if I had a tough enough commander, because I was low on health when that happened, if we could have survived that, and what would have happened if we had. But it looked like that was the end of the event. Start again. Greed indeed. Right, let's take two. Oh, no, hang on. You're not being the commander. I'm the fucking commander, boys. Get out of it. There you go. So, we'll do another run, I guess, and I'll go super quick. Try and get... Oh, fucking... Yeah, start with typing. B-A-R-B-A-R-I-A-N. There we go. Right. Oh, hey, it remembered. Look at this. Perfect. That saves me out typing. Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here. I don't know what the problem was on the last run. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. Cool. Let's go. I'll play reasonably fast with the intention of trying to get us finished by 10. So that's 3 hours to complete a run. Speed run. We don't want... We want equipment. Don't need psychomancy. That's a Imperial shrine. I'd like to get that. That's more important. System, ships, and modules. Oh, that's really annoying, though. That run started out so cornate. It was amazing. But yeah. Got all the right things. I might have to call it Amber. I can't rename it now. That's a really good idea, actually. Well, I mean, the last ship was definitely called Ambrosia. Oh, hang on. Why is Murph getting infested? Stop getting infested, Murph. Right, Vaughn, you need to pilot this tub. Cool. Done. The thing is, this ship and this crew should be capable of taking things down quite quickly. Let's get out of here before the flames hit. I'd normally go for that, but we want to at least have a look at this. Try and get at least some equipment to up our boarding party's DPS. You arrive at the jump point, immediately find yourself taking 5 from enemy split. That's great. We shall fight them in the shield bays. I don't want to fight. Normally I'd go here, but we don't. I mean, there is only 2 of them. It wouldn't have made too much odds, actually. Wouldn't have made too much odds. Do want to try and avoid losing too much life. Having these stand-up firefights with them is not great. So not healing all that much. But one of the other benefits that we have for going to a depot is we'll get to rest and then rest again. Because we're going here and there's never any combat of these. So. Right. Oh man, these are rubbish in comparison to what we had. Well, I'll get the old pulverizer because that's very corn, isn't it? Nice big fist. Nice big fisting. And Thrice Cursed isn't bad, but we don't need. So what that will give us is little nuggets that we can then use to do offensive teleporting that actually does damage. But they are... You can't sell them for much. I like the idea of getting them as extra rewards and then selling them in the shop, but it wouldn't pay for the amount of scrap that we use. Cool. Chaos armor. Nobody can wear it yet, so I am hopeful that we'll be able to corrupt someone because Chaos Armor's very Khorne, isn't it? But a Gorn. Can we avoid either of these two? Nope. Hack the Imperial. I know, speedrun, I know. Trying. The thing is, like, if I'm not tardy and not reading everything out, we should be able to get it done pretty quickly. Oh yeah, you're going fast. Cool. And then I will send old Poised in to go and kick his head in. Lovely. Loads of extra scrap too. And then look at Chris. He's still infested. Infested with zombies. Poise. Back on shields. I'll read it out if it's an interesting one or one I haven't seen before. We investigate those. Unit sit line over here. 2 men dispute. One is Imperial Arbiter. In moments, the entire scene descends into chaos. Arbiters stream into the room with shotguns. Begins forcefully subduing the rabble-rousers. I've been injured again. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't rouse no rebels. Or rebel no rousers. God damn it. We could go here and get a heal, but actually going here is like going to a shop. You don't get combat events here. So we get a rest, then I can do something, and we get another rest before the next bit of engagement. Normally, I would want to construct a machine slave, but we've already had that conversation as how that's very uncornate-like. And now we can't get to that, and there's no point us going to this, because we're a boarding crew, and there's no oxygen on that boss. And the rewards are not all that. Oh good, a space battle. You arrive in system and immediately find yourself in the middle of a massive Corsair fleet action. I haven't been able to take this option before because I haven't had this come up. So Von is going to align us with the Raiders. Hello, Dread. You join in the attack and the motley defenders of the outpost are quickly overwhelmed. One of your crew members is well acquainted with the custom of the Raider clans. That's Von. And is able to negotiate for a portion of the loot. Oh, well, we didn't get much out of that, but something's better than nothing. Is that a micro shield? Yes, it is. They're not great. And on. So yeah, we died. I gluttoned myself on too much sweet fruit and ate myself to death. And the run was over in about an hour. Don't ask why. Your ship enters real space. My faith is my armor, they say. Is it? Is it indeed? We can't attack anywhere. Good. And they've got doors up. He will leave there, though. We're just going to have to go for their engine compartment. And then try and get some shots off on weaponry. Good. Good. I mean, it was hardly just my fault. The fruit! The fruit, chat! It was so tasty! Oh. No, it was just me who died. You guys survived for live another day. I don't want a servitor. Right, we might as well do what we did previously and open all of our back section that we're not currently using off the space. Good for preventing boarding actions, and also good for any fires. Save, well, classic example, and it gets put straight out and is not an issue that we have to deal with. Now, I'm not going to be able to visit any shops. So what we will do is we'll do that and just make sure that our shields are high enough, which means that pretty much nothing will be able to touch us in the rest of this sector, which will preserve our health nicely. You encounter a vessel bearing the marks of the arcane blood cult. We hell of them. Not ran. Cultists respond to your hail. We are performing an important ritual and require a living body. Alright, fine. I'll volunteer myself. You board the cultist ship and lie down at the center of their ritual chamber. Shadowy figures dance around you. Dark energy swirls out from your gaping mouth and coalesces into a group of humanoid creatures. The cultists complete the ritual. They offer you one of the creatures in thanks. Hadiokind's divine hand has brought forth Dread. Dread, spawn of silver-tongued devil. Yes, you get to skip the queue a little bit here, Dread, because everyone else has already had a run and they died miserably. So, cool. Blood Golem Dread. Now, one of the other things that is quite cool about Dread is he is immune to suffocation. So I can, if needs be, sit him over here. But for now, he'd actually make quite a good border. But for now, well, it's another option, isn't it? It's another option. You go and then so I've spawned Dread, but then Dread has children of his own. Look, in the forms of I ate myself to death. That's what happened. That does, with Dread, allow us to attack that, but it's still risky. Oh, your kid died. Sorry, Dread. They're only temporary children. The best kind. You are confronted by a raider warship. Cool, let's take it. In here. We go. Oh, they've only got 2 crew members, so we'll fight them in their weapons room. Down. That's their weapons out, and I will change places and take the damage by going into hand combat. Save Murph taking it. Cool and cool. Good. That's a nice amount of scrap. Off we go. So I'm liking what I see from the Prosperine Dual Worlds. I'm not planning on going there again anytime soon, I've got to say. Now, the only problem that we have with these 3, normally I would go here, but by going to an exclusion zone, the likelihood is we'll come across a lot of demon ships. Demon ships do not have any oxygen on them, and I'm immune. I am weak to suffocation, so we kind of lose our best trait. Now, it's actually more on brand for us to go to the war cult sector, because then we can align ourselves with Khorne, and then we'll get more Khornate style troops. So, yeah, Cult of Crom. Rah, rah, rah. We have to go through this to get to that. Cool. The Shrine of Rage. Let's go. Let's go pay homage to the Shrine of Rage. Unusual Ring of Planets. Lovely. Right. Hopefully... Don't know if we've got the metal to do this. We'll try. Yeah, I don't want to be spending anything either. So if we can... Oh, actually... Oh, yeah. I forget these things. Go Gadget Von. I'm not... After last time where we lost fucking Faye to a teleporter malfunction, I am never teleporting people down to the planet again. Never, ever. So, here's Von's special ability, everybody. She gets down there. As soon as she enters the room, she takes the things. There you go. Sliding through the compartments. Taking all that good stuff. Just to make sure that we actually get her back. I don't trust it now. We'll do that. Cool. Jobs are good and... Ah, no. Shit. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, we should be okay. They haven't got much in the way of weaponry. I was free to leave there, but I decided to remain on site to make sure that I could teleport Von back instead of her dying. If I had somebody... Hang on. Right. I have an idea to try and make this a little quicker. Red, get one of your kids working the console. Get that engine speed up. Trying to suffocate them by taking their oxygen out, because we can't really do a lot else. But they haven't got the weaponry to penetrate what we've got going on. Our 2 layers of void shielding. And well done, Dread. That's child abuse. Off you go. He's done his job. Probably saved us about 10 seconds. Cool. There's no point us actually staying there. We may as well get the hell out of there. There's no more rewards. Once you've taken all the crates, there's no reason to be there. We don't get experience for kills. As you approach, your sensors detect an incoming hostile signature. Good. Great. Let's not board initially. So I think we might get our head kicked in. Could take Dread with me, couldn't I? Yeah, we're gonna have decisions. Yeah, come on, let's go. We might get away with this because Dread's got a summon. We do need to stop him like that, and then we do that, and then it's 3v2. Should be able to take one of those out in pretty quick order. Good. And then I'll rotate out with Blood Golem. And then Dread, get your son in there. Lovely. Sorry, Dread. Your son has been crushed. There we go. Good stuff. No new threats detected. You return to your shrine. We pledge ourselves to the God of War. You pledge yourself to the God of War. Moments later, you find yourself surrounded by dozens of cult warships. You begin spooling your engines, preparing to engage, but you soon realize they are attacking each other, not you. You consider joining the battle. Oh, crew, we're home. Join the fight. Hopefully, we get our crew back. Yes, we do. But we are in a bit of a shit order, but they have got pretty rubbish crew going on, so we should be able to get away with that. Let's let those hits. Nope, they're sending borders. And here we go. This is why I've done what I've done. So that guy he won't stay to attack areas. And then by the time he gets here, Poise is waiting for him in the launch bay. Hang on, where's our... Oh, we didn't fucking launch, idiot. Getting worried then. Thought I'd fucked up. Again. Come on. Kill at least one of them. And recall. Jesus, that was close. Okay. We need to take a rest. There goes their servitor. And then it is... I always prefer getting crew kills over actually destroying vessels. Crew recalled. Oh, we've got another one to do. With the enemy defeated, another ship confronts you. It is enormous. Its commander proclaims, "I am Crom's champion." Amazing. This one we might have to take out with conventional warfare. I haven't got the power to put the missiles on. Shit. Cool. Oh, they can't even get through our fucking stuff anyway. Yeah, do that. Now, what we will do is that. Cool, so this is going to be a long old battle, but we will whittle them down eventually. In fact, we might as well go after their shield scenes since they can't actually hurt us. That'll make things quicker. Now, what I wanted to do is that. shields just to make sure that nothing gets through our shields. That's their shields down. Now we'll go after their oxygen systems. Or life support, if you speak the good old English language. They do have boarding capabilities, and their champion is on this vessel. I would like to suffocate him or blow him up. One of the two. Yep. Well, that's another one of Dread's spawns dead. They're not doing so good. There's definitely a running theme going on here. Go, and 2 more hits, and for them the war is over. There we go. Lovely job, and we're still in good nick. Ooh! There is not much left in the aftermath. You managed to recover an intact supply container. Plus 10 HP to all demonic units. Well, that makes Dread even tankier now, and his spawn. The chromatic champion has been defeated. There is a brief period of silence and stillness. A sudden flash of argent lightning pierces the stellar backdrop and sends a shockwave rippling across the battle zone. Every cultist vessel winks out of existence. Your ship is alone once more. Your hands tremble uncontrollably. A white-hot sigil has been burned onto the inside of my left wrist. Oh, I thought that was actually dirt. You feel an insatiable lust for battle. Cool. Right, so so we're going to be sending these boys as the raiding party now, because I can't rest and I am low on health. Or can I? Oh, no, I can. Oh, okay, we might be okay. We might be all right. And we get a rest here, and we can hopefully pick up something. So we got a desecrated shrine, which is a great one to get for a demon run. That one is also good for death cultists. Plus 2 to demonic units. Well, it's not great for the build, but it is demony. So that ups all of Dread and his minions' damage for 40 scrap, which we do have plenty. And I could really push into that with a Thrall Pit. Arguably not that great. But with these, I mean, oh, we do have a 4. Good. Cool. I mean, I can't think of anything more chaosy. So basically now we are summoning blood letters, not bloodthirsters. We get free blood letters, providing I can power that. And we're probably going to be using them to work all of the systems across our ship. So let's close those doors, because we don't need to worry about borders anymore, I don't think. And yeah, crack on. Ion Storm. Right, we need scrap. We need stuff. And we need rest. You arrive in the middle of a large ion storm and are immediately ambushed by an enemy craft. Dread, you are not in a state of play to fight. And that guy's reasonably tough. I don't know if those lads can take him on. They can't even get through our shields. Never mind. Never mind. We'll take them out conventionally whilst we sort this this lack of stuff out. If actually, I tell you what, why send over? I know I got you all killed previously. Why send over real crew when we can send disposable crew over to fight them? Off you go, lads. So now we're sending blood letters across to the enemy vessel to take them apart. Well, to be fair, even though the thralls are related to the blood cultists in this, technically, I mean, they do look kind of like blood letters. Everyone, you're just going to have to squint really hard and believe me. So now we can basically keep on bombarding them with free units. So we might as well capitalize on that and get everybody actually working consoles for a change. For a bit. For a bit. Till I'm, ooh. Ah, this I hate. They're disposable, I don't care. I'll recall them though. Yeah, that warning message comes up when you leave friendlies on. Summons don't usually count as friendlies, but those ones do. You briefly detect a chromic vessel on your sensors without it detecting you in return. The violent, iconic pulses of a nearby star have masked your presence. This may be a good opportunity to gain the upper hand. We pursue those. You close in on Crom's warship. Let us, so they can't help it, can't hurt us. Let's do that. That it matters too much. Or we need to level this up as well so that we can get more and faster. What we can do now is we'll go you there, Dread. Summon one of your many, many sons. Load them up. Shoot them at the enemy. And they're actually quite tough as well for summons. 20 health and 5 DPS. So they're actually quite capable of tearing through crew. I mean, and if they get torn apart, who cares? Probably only Dread. It's fine, chat. He'll simply make more. Simply make more. Let's take their O2 systems out. Let's try to... Come on, charge. The difference between the ones that are summoned here and the ones that Dread summons is Dread's ones are even more temporary than the ones that we get from here. They have like a ticking time bar of instability. But I don't think any of them are ever going to last long enough for us to even have to worry about that. There you go. Blood letters for the win. That message. Because I have to check that I haven't... yeah, just confirm. We need this. This is not even that good. Let us... How much does this cost to level up? Not much. Cool. Good. Good. So leveling this up gives us more of them at a time and faster. So now they are being made half as fast again. We will go... What fleet is it? Imperial colony. We will go for the one transporting cult members then in that circumstance. It's not Imperial. I must have misread that. Oops. Ah, well, never mind. I want to deal with that guy before he becomes a problem. Can we be hurt by this? Does not affect shields. Single shot. Nope, we cannot be hurt by this vessel. We can be infested. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cool. Send in the thralls. The blood letters. Into their weapons room. Want this dude. He's the one that's doing us damage. Or can, at least. Cool. Good job, lads. Good job. And now we've got additional crew that we can start putting on stations. It's one of the things I have asked the dev to do, is the ability to kind of like assign where these go, so that this becomes more useful, because arguably it's not that great a thing. But it is thematic, so we'll use it. Like, at the very least, I'd like them to all go to here, so that I don't have to do it myself and it does it automatically. That would be a nice quality of life improvement. And jobs are good. Possibly. No, they've got more. Go and find them. Is he in here? There he is. Found him. You locate a surviving cultist. He is terrified and pledges to serve your cause in exchange for his life. You wonder if you can trust him. Accept. Hey, we got a blood priest. As in blood god priest. Is he actually any good? Can't wear the armor that I've got him. Can do blood curses, which gets us more. I think I'll allow it. Although he's a blood priest, which technically makes him more Slanesh than Khorne. Yeah, I think I can work him into the story. Who are we missing? Who are we missing? It's just Doc, isn't it? Oh, I'm Vega, but Vega's my engineer, so... And we will get one, I'm pretty sure. Cool, Doc, you are now a... In this run, you're a blood priest. We eye him wearily. Or warily. But warily, I was probably right to begin with. So let's get Doc in there. And he's going to give us a little bit of an offensive magic. What this does is it deals damage. And then the enemy get infested. And if we kill them, they'll burst into a bloodthirster. Cool. Yes, we can leave. Got to be very careful with that. Because if I've sent borders, like real people across, I could leave them behind by accident. Wouldn't be the first time. It won't be the last. Can you hurt us? Yes. So we need to do this sooner rather than later. So let's get a proper space team going. They're coming across as well. They'll ignore their fires. Murph, go and kick his head in. Good. And now come back and help me. Good. Oh, they can really hurt us. We've got the weaponry for it. Oh, we have to be incredibly careful here. There we go. Hey, look! See, I told you. Found Vega. Right, get off. It's really low on health and there's a fire on board. Cool, got Vega. Perfect. And technically, he is a berserk engineer. And I can prove it too, because look, he came equipped with chaos armor and a cursed heirloom from a long-forgotten lineage. This set of armor retains supernatural reparative qualities. Chaos engineer, right? Right. Good. As long as we're all on the same page. Okay, there. There. You. Here. Having me here is a bad idea because it actually fucks up our evasion, but it is part of the plan. So, although we are getting to the point where don't need to worry about that, just waiting for that to blow up. There we go, destroyed. Lovely. Where are we going next? We want to be heading to that one and missing out on this one, so we want to head down. We're traversing an asteroid field. A blessing, a vessel belonging to the cult of war detects you. To bleed is to sing Khorne's hymn. What are you guys looking like? Warseer, Ashen Priest, Corsair. Think be okay for this one. Can you hurt us? No. And this is only enemy crew, isn't it? Hostile crew. Cool. Fire that there. And then that kill, because that hit just in time, summons a thrall. Which then helps us with our little combat bits and bobs. I want everyone kicking these doors in to get there quicker. I'd like him not to oh, Doom Effigy, Jesus. Fuck. Fuck. We got thralls. We got thralls. I can feed this guy thralls. Get your sons in there. Red. Cool. Well, this is going to be quite the war of attrition. I'm not going to waste our life on it. God, that thing's getting his head kicked in. Nice. We've got some pretty powerful blood letters. You guys just move out of the way a second. The only problem that we have is we have to wait for this to charge before I can start putting them on board. What I will do, though, let's put Dread here. No, let's put him there so his summons come here and I can jump him straight across. And then we just wait long enough for one of them to come across here, and then we're golden. Keep going. Speedrun, remember, everybody? So, Dread does that. Load up. Yeah, that's taking way too long. Although, I reckon you can probably at least cause them some heartache by doing this. Then that'll summon another one if I can kill it. And there you go. Job is indeed good'un. Enemy's been killed. Thanks for the stuff. Right. Not our crew. We can recall. They're just temporary. Why did I recall? I can just leave. Idiot. Bad habits. You should always recall in that situation. Your sensors pick up a shipping container floating in space. It likely fell off of the back of a space truck. We unseal it and take the fortress shield. Good. We don't need that on anyone. I don't want it on Von because it will make her tanky, but I need her to be speedy for her little get all the loot crate operations. I do like to have Vega reasonably speedy, and it's not like he hasn't got 55 HP already. Don't really want to slow myself down. Oh, it does reduce enemy DPS. I forget. Cool, I'll have it. I'll have it. Don't worry. I'll carry the fortress shield. It'll go on my 5th arm. It's on my back. You are now participating in a weapons trial. Hold station and stand by. Hey, don't shoot our ship. I don't remember agreeing to this. If you guys stay there... No, of course you won't. Where are you going? Looks like if you got 20. So we might be able to get same again here. Do that. Fire this in a minute when everyone arrives. Like that. Cool. And there we go. 3 thralls. Thralls for alls. Hey! You stupid spear. Oh, now we're going to take bloody missile damage as well. Bugger. Temporary crew members, go and repair that. I knew you'd do that. You're an idiot. You should have stayed behind your doors. The enemy crew has been killed. Good. Move. Yes. Yes. Right, this isn't the greatest shop, but we'll make do. Oh, We're not even using weaponry. We're doing everything via boarding actions. The only thing that could potentially complement that is the terror amplifier. Or the graviton field generator. Horrifically just good. I say we get the terror amplifier, and we will get a hull reaper because it's really good. But that's all we can get now. Can't add any more systems in. Let's put it back on the ship. Sell this. I can't. Can you learn more spell stock? No, of course you can't. Don't need to even concentrate on weaponry. We're a boarding action crew, don't you know? Oh, that'd come off. Engulfing in a sprawling venom storm, you come across a small colony. Open comms. Group of pallid cloaked figures fill your comm screen, interspersed with praise for their fell god Gorgoth. Nurgle. They recount the conquest of the planet below and their efforts to enslave its denizens. We don't parley with the god of decay. We fight them. Your approaching ship is either unusually trusting or totally oblivious. By the time it's in firing range, your weapons are fully charged. Good. Why is all of our power? Oh, it was damaged from last time. Vega, go and fix that. Shit. Right, okay, let's do that, and then there, and then a blood curse to here. And that should be game. What are you summoning? Rot spawn. We shit him. You are still alive this time, Von. I haven't. No fruit has been offered during this run. Rot spawn. Get in there, temporary crewman. Done his job well. Look at that. Ooh, ancient metronome. Oh, well. Ancient synodrome. Those are actually quite good. So we now do 5 to 22 damage at the start of every fight. So it just makes our boarding actions easier. Those are all our crew. Off we go. Well, we are on time. Now, we are, I think... So look, yeah, we're better off going to the technocult sector because then we will have 3 choices on the next sector. Whereas if we go here, we'll only have 2. Plus, we want to be going for war zones and potentially exclusion zones, but there's no more left. So, technocult sector it is. But it doesn't matter where we're going, the shops will still be themed for our people. You arrive at a technocult controlled sector. The priests of the machine cult are gonna get their heads kicked in. No, but we can use that to get a fight. Ideally, I don't want to go there because I'm going to have to go there. And that could be a bad idea. But we can always run. An Imperial fleet engaging the local system militia. You watch as a militia vessel crashes into one of the Imperial warships. Explosions ripple through the internals of both ships, ejecting shattered armor plating at high velocity in all directions. Your ship is struck. More Imperial enforcements arrive. Several ships begin firing at you. You are forced to leave. Brilliant. What a great event. We want to go down. Now our boarding actions don't matter because our crew are disposable, so we can just throw the disposable over there. I need to get them going over there sooner rather than later to start doing something at least. Ah, if I was a bit quicker with that. Don't think it'll get off in time. No. Shit. Ah, well, never mind. One thrall. There's their weapons out. By the time the launch bays are ready to go again, our next wave of thralls is ready. Bloodletters is ready. There. Stay there. One go here. Hello, Faye. I'm glad you joined. I'm running out of people. I think I've got everybody, haven't I? Is there anyone not on the crew at the moment? Right, seeing as I'm taking a rest, Von, you can also. I will resume my barbarian-like ship piloting duties. Von, you can go and look after the weapon systems. Good use of a Von. The thralls packed. Not that I think we're going to need them. Yep, of course we need them. Just go and smash the engine room. That's game. Lovely. Thralls in, bloodletters in space. Right, how long we got left? 2 hours. There is a hidden research facility here. You recover some advanced tech. That is actually quite good. But I like what we're doing here. These all work well together for what we've ended up with. I had no idea the build was going to go this way, I might add. I was expecting this to all be chromatic, going over there, bordering and kicking heads in. Instead, it's just basically ended up like a summoning zombies onto the enemy ship run, but with just 1 or 2 more steps. So, you know, and to be fair, those runs are always great. I mean, I enjoy them. Let's trade. And what's that? Full grunt armor. So there's a lot of things that have been added. I haven't seen them all yet. I haven't seen this one either. Reduces maximum power of nearby enemy systems by 1. That gives the person who wears that the same ability that only the assault cyborg in the game has. That's very powerful. I reckon Faye would make a fantastic Hex Priest. Mars? Don't tell me about your homeworld, Faye. Ah, for fuck's sake. Ah, come on now. There we go. Cool. Welcome aboard, Faye. You can be our Hex Priest. I won't make Murpheus. He's already alive, and I won't make Murpheus this, otherwise you'll end up as a Sex Priest again. Where do I put you? Put you on the engine systems. Do we have anything to equip young Faye with? No, we do not. I could sell weaponry. I could actually sell my missiles, because I'm not really fucking using them. I mean, we don't need that, and this is now waiting in the wings. Do we need any of this? Not really. Not really. I haven't got anybody in chat that's not named anyway, have I? So, yep, there you go. Full crew. Everybody in chat has a character sorted. Which one are we going for? Ship armaments, maybe. Systems we can't actually have any more of. Ship armaments. Yeah, so there's no point as actually going to the shops, but we have to if we want to try and take on the major threat. We will scavenge munitions. We need scrap now because we've got a lot of systems that we really should have powered. Starting with that. let's get that up and running now, because this, every shot that we fire does take ammunition, but we've got loads of it. But it will start slowly repairing our hull, which is a very, very powerful, and it does damage as well. It's a very powerful ability. It'll probably be that and our boarding crews that will carry us on the boss. Good. And send them in. So what Faye has the ability to do is plant techno viruses. And that will stop the enemy repairing the systems that we fuck up. Which is good. Let's go. Yeah, our boarding party is not going to survive. But they can do... Oh, they could hit us here. Okay, let's see how that goes. Great. At least they're infested. Right, come on, thralls, come on. That's one. Oh, we can't even get through. It doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. We can do that. And then as soon as 1 second shot connects, we can do one of those. Don't get the full hits. We've done some damage, which is good. Do that onto their weapon systems. And we'll also do a technovirus on their shield systems. Stop them repairing them temporarily. Ugh. Terribleness. Oh, our shields have been ionized. Right, more bolding crew. Go, 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 go. Ow. There. Funny that my woman reads that out as hi-fi. We need to take these down. Ow! Caning my ship. Right, go. Go. Isn't great. We're slowly taking more and more damage. If I could bring their shields down and get another boarding party over there. Shit. Huh. Yep. Oh, another blood curse coming in hot. Might kill him. Should kill him. Oh. Hate to see it. Go. And then we'll go. Yeah, that'll do. Had a bit of our hull there. Lovely. More borders over. Ooh, a shot there might actually kill both of those guys. And it'll create thralls. Damn it, it moved. Fuck. Let's technovirus that. And send in more thralls. So the way that this build is going to have to work now, we need to go very defensive on our ship to give us time to build up our army of stuff. Another fight. But we do get to keep all of our thralls. There. On there. There. 2. It's on charge. By the time that hits, this should be ready. Could preempt this. There's no guarantee that both of those hits will connect. That might get all... No, just... Okay, we'll take the weapons out. Oh god, they've got a lot of weaponry. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Come on, go, go, gadget borders. should hit. No, it's not going to hit on time. Fuck. Oh, it did. Lovely. And cool down with the technovirus. More thralls. Need to reduce this cooldown as well to keep bombarding them. Is unfortunate. Yeah, we just need a lot of scrap now to make this build reasonable. Don't get me wrong, it's not very strong. I'm going to slow us down a little. No point. I tell you what, I definitely shouldn't be doing. I definitely shouldn't be taking on the major boss. But we'll give it a shot. Huh? As you plunder the remains of the last techno-cult ship, you uncover a collection of cylindrical tanks, each containing a humanoid figure suspended in a pale green fluid. A nearby interface reveals all the tank-bound individuals have expired, save one. You break open the tank, freeing the last living occupant. He appeared to have a case of amnesia, and with nowhere else to go, they offer to kick in heads. For us! We now have an interfacer. So that is one of the new crew members available in the game. To the player. They've been against the player for quite some time. Do we have anyone waiting in the wings who wants to be this shiny, awesome character? You can be a no-name for now until somebody claims it. Someone can be my interfacer later. Now, they're very important. System manning bonuses are doubled. So you remember what I was saying about making us really defensive? Putting a normal crew member increases at the console, increases our recharge rate normally by 10%. This guy increases it by 20 instead, which is very good. And we can do that on all of our systems if we had enough. Those are all temporary. Good. Okay. Still need lots more scrap, and then I need to decide which way we go first. Could do with getting that missile launcher. We'll raid that supply station. Ow! Go and sort that out. Try not to suffocate Von. Good. And you, Vega, back you go. We don't care if it dreads children. In fact... actually, no, we ain't got time for that. Oh, I wonder what would happen if we left and it did that. Huh, let's try. Oh, it did the animation. But it didn't continue it. It paused it. Awesome. Right. Let's go. That. No, in there quickly. Handsomely now. Off you go. Also, yeah, they've got quite a weak crew. So we'll fire that into there. Creating more thralls on death. That's their weapon systems kaput skied. Nice. And there we go. Sorted. Blight bombs. That, I think that sells for more than 8 scrap and 2 cryo foam. It also doesn't take up any inventory space, so we'll take that. Cool. Off we go. Knowing about that major boss, you know. Another fortress shield. What's better than one? Right, let's get here and assess. Can't have any of those. Would any of these be good? What boss is this? Is going to be the techno cult vessel, isn't it? And we want the rewards from that for us. The rewards could be... Actually, no, we can't wear armor. That's very expensive. Yeah, we can't really afford any of this. Don't need that black one. We could get another storm cannon. Okay, have a fortress shield. You're welcome. Right, let's see what we can do with what we have. So, to make what we're doing better, definitely need more power. Then I can bring that online and stun things as we board. I can make our thralls build faster, and I can power it, which is kind of a theme that we're running with at the moment. Would love to have put our shields up more, but we haven't got the cash, and I can't afford that storm cannon either. These are just not even going to see the light of day. What's it worth? 30. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And that will only allow us to repair a little. We won't do a full repair. I'm hoping to lance their hull. Right, so we've got the Terror Blaster, which will make our borders more effective. Now we're going to have to move into a time where we send a proper boarding party in, which is actually going to be me and Dread. Sorry, boys. Sorry, Muff. Boys, you fly ship. Chris, look pretty in this empty room. Actually, yeah, it's non-existent, isn't it? Okay. Let's see how we go. Hopefully, it's the Technocult one is probably the easiest of the major bosses. Although, having said that, they've still got a lot going for them. Right, so we go and board. Where do we board? Need to take their weapon systems out quick sharp and their shields. We can't get to them. We can fight the good fight here for a very long time and take out their oxygen systems, but that doesn't really help us. So I think it's going to have to be there. And then we fire when they fully occupy this room. Fire that, and we'll fire that. Keep coming, keep coming. More. There we go. And that, oh, that is going to work. Trying to bring one of those in and amplify the terror out of them. Well, that's one of their weapon systems down, which is better than none of their weapon systems down. They're all having to sit still and get hit. Hopefully we can take some of these out. And there goes their thing. I missed my opportunity there. Get another wave ready to go in. Cool. Call. A lot of misses, which was nice. That's ready to go again. We go in somewhere else now. We kind of have to. We'll stun these guys to stop them repairing that weapon system at least, hopefully. Oh, come on, end. Ow, ow. Stop repairing that. Terror blast there. They got the immunity thing on. Didn't see that. Okay, that's more problems for them. Good. Hey, whoa, who said you could send him along? Jesus. I didn't even realise they were attacking that. Clever girls, they took up my sensor so I couldn't see. Yeah, let's pretend you did that on purpose. Good. You replace him because the other one's fucked. Get over there. Attack at this stage. Just attack anything, please. None of these are close to death. Let's put it where we're landing. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. I think we might be fucked. Well, at least these guys can go and repair that for us. And our shields are down. Brilliant. Cool. Congratulations, everybody. Let's get the fuck out of here. I can see that being only a losing battle. Ugh. Could have done without a fight. Summon one of your sons. Get him to repair the oxygen systems, because we kind of need O2. Let's get boarding. Don't like jumping into this, because I don't know what's over there. Yep, fucking nasty stuff. Kill one of them. Ow. I'll fight the assault cyborg then, I guess. Quickly repair the life support. Else we'll all suffocate. This will be one of my shortest... this will be my second shortest session ever. Oh dear. Yeah, not the strongest of builds. Oh, quick fire and get out of there. It's them infested. Let's stop them repairing this. Ah, I completely forgot about our stunning ability. Oops. Right. We are in a rough shape. You can sit there. Doc, you can sit there. Yeah, these are the kind of runs that I would have restarted. But, you know, it's funny when we all go down in a massive conflagration of fiery death. It's only in Torment level 3 as well. This could be a problem because of borders. This could be a problem because of borders. That could be a problem because of too strong a crew for us to board. So I'd say we go with the ones that are going to have the weakest crew and attempt to get these quick crew kills. However, if we go here, we can take on another war zone. Okay, we'll chance it. Good, good. On. No. 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 Crew contracts, maybe. Equipment, that's what we need. So we've put all of our money into a bloodletter pit. Explore the shrine, an ion carbine. Lovely. And we're barely even using what I'm good for. So there's that. Go and repair that for me. There you go. But at least it's thematic, right? At least it's thematic. Cool. Let's go indeed. Are you gonna guys move? I think you are. Right, Dread, you need to be there. That. That's not work. Okay, you go there. Go there. Let's at least get one across to disrupt here. We'll also stun here. Also try and get another. Good. Got the infest. Good. Good. We win there. Excellent. Easy job in comparison to what we had to just deal with. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, it would have been nice to have got that major boss. I think the rewards are 3 exosuits, which are really good for the fact that we've got Vega can then become faster, and suffocation resistance, which have been really good. And I don't even think anyone else can have armor. No. No. You can get a cyber priest out of that, and also a tech priest as well, I think. And there's some other cool stuff. There's some cool ship weapons as well, I think. Yep, we'll investigate that. Good. More scrap for the cause. Now, what are we lacking other than everything? How can we turn this frown upside down? I need a lot of scrap to do it, if it even can be done. Some decent equipment or a crew member might help us here. None of those are going to help. We don't need husk racks where we can't even... Oh, interesting. We don't need that, but that's interesting that you can have that even though I'm at max systems reached. Oh, of course, because that's... Yeah, I know why. I know why. I mean, it keeps it on brand if we get another berserker on board, doesn't it? We'll get a little bit of a repair. We'll keep on trying to remember to use this. We're incredibly short of weapons here, which is a pain. And we're not boarding fast enough is part of the problem. Our temporary boarding crew do not spawn quick enough to be useful right now. But we'll keep trying. Do that. That. Stunned. Infested. Good. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not be on fire. Get that box for me. Shit. Okay, well, the fire's doing the job, so that's nice. 3 levels of shielding. Pfft, says to me we need to send more boarders across. Job that all missed. That was incredibly lucky at 15%. Hey, we got the box. Good. And the scrap for killing all their crew. Excellent. Day. Oh, there you go. Right, you have saturated that armor quite enough now to be definitely a chaos engineer. Now you can have that instead. God, that's a really good bit of armor, and we've got nobody at all to put. Oh, I can put it. Oh, hey, there you go. Just in case anyone was like, oh yeah, but the SDF, he's just a clone, and you know, he may not have any memories, but he's not chaosy, is he? Well, he is now. He's got that heap big chaos armor on him. Cool. And theme. That's where we want to be getting equipment from. Your shrine has not been seen maintenance and something fell on top of me. Great. It's just amazing. Yeah, just rub it in. Oh, run's not going so great. What's in this shrine? Bam. And your death is all but assured. Wrong. Let's go that. I mean, our normal crew are well rested now as well, so we probably want to be sending a proper boarding action over at some point soon. Let's do that. That. And... Hey, whoa, 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 I'm the one that infests, not you. Stop it. Right, that's their shields down. Take out their weapon systems. Oh, not in time, though. Ow, ooh, ee, ooh, ah. Although your shields are down, so let's give them... Oh, if we get this right. There we go. That's the line I like to see. Zap. Good. Thralls, get on board the shuttle. Let's get these guys finished off before they can do us any more damage. Now, if we can take this guy out without destroying their vessel, we've got a chance. Good. We don't need any more crew at the moment. Or at least not another engineer. I've already got one. We'll take that with the essence of selling it. So now what we're going to do, because this ship has been all but abandoned and has no shielding on it as well, and at least enough life to take a hit. Well, it's still there, so it can take a hit. We're going to wait for our hull ripper to finish its cooldown. We might take some poison damage here, though. No, we lucked out. Repair this for me whilst you're doing fucking nothing. And we are going to do a hull rip there. And one of the bugs that this game has had for a very long time, and I'm actually grateful that the dev hasn't taken it out. I thought he'd said he'd fixed it. So the hull ripper has a 50% chance to give us one block of armor when it, per section, it damages. It used to, so bear in mind we're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments. What used to happen, or what's, I believe, what I hope is still happening, is we'll get 5 50% chances, even though the first 2 will kill it. There you go. Excellent. So we got a little bit of extra health lasering a ship that was blowing apart. It's a nice little bug. I'll make use of it happily. Right. We are, I think we lean on this a bit more now, because that's keeping our life up and stops us having to spend any cash. But we need to bring down their shields to be able to make use of it. So we need weapon systems. They've got ship armaments, but that could give us the equipment that we need to make a mighty boarding crew, which is probably at this stage not going to happen with how we're leaning. Get him past the way to there. Do a stun when he arrives. Those. Get 2. Get 3. Bam. Lovely hit. Pull Technovirus their weapon systems. Are you going to put that out by yourself? I hope so. Don't stay in the fires. You just go and attack other systems. Excellent. I do set low expectations indeed. Murph, go and kick this dude's head in. Or I'll go and join him. Now, if we can bring these guys' shields down again, we can at least get another hit off with this. Good. Solid miss. Excellent work. There we go. Shields down. Pop a point of power to that. Wants to try and get as many hits as we can. Good. Free health back. Love to see it. Let's prolong this fight to try and get that last block of health back. Not that it matters too much, actually. I'll be able to do this again. But we do need to finish this fight because they're pumping out servitors. Go and kill that. You guys go and kill him. Good. Good, good, good. Right, try not to get poisoned, everybody. Come on now. Am I immune to poison? Immune to debilitating effects, but not suffocation. Guys, get back in there. Good. 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 And then, oh, we might as well. We're here. Cool. Back to full health. Happy day. So we need to save up all our scrap now and try and get a decent weapon to bring down shield. That will then buy us the time to get our mediocre boarding party together. I do realise that I have a stronger boarding party, but I'm trying to lean into the bloodletter theme. At our detriment, I might add. I'd love to have 2 dreads. Could do with 2 dreads at the moment. That'd be really good. Really good. I know what you're thinking. Wait, hang on. No, 1 dread's enough. Done. Infested. Good. Good. Technovirus that just in case we want to try and come back into this fight. Ah, I could have got a zap off then. And get across those 3 sections quickly. Good. Damage all 3. So that's their barrage cannon offline. Good. 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 Probably want to level this up, and not because we can want to then put more crew in it, which would be nice, but so that we can use it more often and quicker. Cool. That is how it works, isn't it? Capacity and cooldown. Oh, no, 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 no. Save for weapons. First of all, save for weapons. Full health. Good. None of those are real people. Excellent. Plague of cult origin. Let's investigate. Ooh, an unholy talisman. How we do spot small unopened storage container. Well, that going to their ruined shrine and not getting hit with a plank is obviously preferable. And we found a cool thing too. That is quite good. Just in case Vega was missing his chaos armor, have an unholy talisman. You're welcome. Actually quite useful because now he can move 25% faster, which for my repair guy I want. He also Yeah, enemy DPS. That's a really good one for boarding as well, but again, we're leading into the thrall, that side of things. Now, trade. Hull Rip is the best one that we can get. I did not want to see that because that's going to be an incredibly huge scrap investment to bring it online. But it is good. It is a good one. Now that. So what do we need to do here? So that is better. Arguably. What's the cooldown? 18, 12. That's better. We just need to do one of those and one of those to bring that online. To have both, we need another 2 into that and another 2 energy. It's going to be like another 130 odd scrap. It's a lot. And we need to be concentrating on our shields as well. Well, we've got a very good weapon. We can bring there. We can bring anything shields down, providing all hits actually hit. Right, Von, you have a job. Go in there, get all the things, and run. Oh, what the fuck? You arrive near a planet under the Death Cult's total control. Poison serfs toil under the acid rain, all in the service of the decaying deity. You scan the surface for orbital defenses. Quickly uncover a neglected planet-side fortress. Neglected planet-side fortress and advance on facility. Your intrusion is not gone unnoticed by the Plague Fathers, however. Repellent interlopers, you shall face our god's noxious wrath. A bolt of emerald lightning suddenly rises from the fortress and strikes your ship. Sirens blaze. You have been boarded. Great. Fucking zombies everywhere. I did not need that. Thank you very much. Right. You get in there. Handsomely now. I'll sort everybody not getting poisoned out in a minute. No. Hang on. Where's Von? Von! Right. Okay, let's not get Dread lost or that one. Go for that there. Orders. Quickly now. Right. Go, Gadget Von. And stop him casting first. Good. Chase me, chase me! Oh, she's such a pain, look. Such a pain. Good. Hopefully she's got the life for this. Good. Giving them the run around, getting us all that scrap. Good job, Von. Who's taking out my missile launcher systems? I wasn't paying attention to that. Kill him. And that's game. Oh, and we got an Ashen Priest out of it. Lovely. Depart now. Von's back. Excellent work, John. John? Fucking who's John? I was going to say excellent job, Von, but I got John out. Don't know. Well, I have a very cool Ashen Priest. He is of the War Cult. He can't wear anything. John is not here. Let's no-name Dracul for now. Well, I have 2 characters waiting in the wings if anybody wants to be named. You need to go there. Sorry for... Oh, no, I need Faye at the top as well. I don't need Von at the top, because I can activate her abilities. Don't need Faye at the top either. Hey! Hello, Zombie. Good effort. Would, Zombie, I think you would make a good Ashen Priest. I mean, they're actually War Cult. I mean, you don't want to be a clone. The clone's going to sit there and do nothing. Whereas, Zombie now has mind bullets. We like mind bullets. Right, where do I put you? So that helps again with our boarding actions. I mean, she can sit in the missile room. Save it getting fucking wrecked again. And what I'll do is, just in case it's not apparent that Zombie is of Chaos and War Cultist and Ashen Priest, she can have the Chaos armor to stop her. Because they're a bit squidgier, and this room is well defended. So, where do we put Von again? There. Cool. So yeah, Von single-handedly got us everything that was going on that thing there in quite quick order. Once you've taken all the chests, you can leave, basically, instead of having to fight the station or have a prolonged boarding action. Or, I don't know, have a teleport malfunction and lose Faye to the ether, like we did last time. Your astro charts indicate the presence of an Imperial Citadel fortress in this system. You enter the Citadel Fortress to see thousands of pilgrims. A monk approaches you and asks if you wish to make a donation. For Chaos? No! That would have gotten us a full crew heal, but A, I'm not taking it. B, we didn't really need it anyway. Next sector. Ooh, hour and 20. Can he do it? I mean, I'm wondering if we can actually complete it. Maybe. Maybe. Gonna need to be stronger before the boss, I think. It actually depends on what boss we get as well. Our beam isn't so great. But our weaponry's better now. If I can get to... Yeah, let's go for that weapons dealer. Is that equipment as well? No. We'll bypass this. Actually, we'll stop in there and see if they've got any decent missiles for us. We'll go and kick the Shrine of Rage's head in as well, again. I mean, this time we'll do the full rewards as well. It's the Shrine of War, or the Shrine of Rage, rather, gives you multiple fights, so multiple chances to get multiple rewards, so it's actually quite a good one, I think. Okay, over we go, and then load up, send over, go in there. I'm watching the doors here for when they're here. Here he comes. So we'll fire that there now, and then that there, and also that there, and that there. Stunned, infested, mind rotted, done. Now, hopefully... Yeah, that thrall's not going to take him out, but we've done a bit of damage. That's enough. Get out of there. Go do that. Our hull ripper's almost ready, so take out their weapon systems. Fuck, they've got 4 layers of shielding. Didn't miss though, that's good. That's important. If we get anything else, it's a bonus. Ah, well. Load up the thralls. I mean, the bloodletters. He'll deal with that. Having disposable crew for dealing with things that you don't want to lose life on is also a very nice additive to all of this. Cool, job's a good one. Because we've now got people that we can send into vacuums or send into fiery rooms, and it doesn't matter if they die, but they might get the job done. The only problem with thralls, and why servitors are arguably better, is that the servitors have no repair speed negatives, but I think there's more power-ups for demons. And it's probably the same, actually. Probably the same. We do need health, but that's a bit of a waste of ammunition, I feel. Aww, go on then. Ooh, that's different. So I'm gonna get rid of shields. Boo. Right, what could we kill here? 40, 40. Probably going to be those two. So do that. Working. So we could kill quite a lot. We do that one first. That one super. Oh, fucking. Didn't even realise I said Dread. Go on, Dread, get in there, son. The only problem is Dread is not disposable, contrary to popular belief. Would like to keep him alive. But if I return him, it'll return everybody, and we don't want that, although everybody's dead. So, everybody's dead, Dave. Good. Good job. Good job, Dread. I had no idea you were going to go and do that. Worked out nice again. Right, let's technovirus their weapon systems so they can't bring those back online. I've missed my opportunity for a hole ripper. That would have ended it. Thralls, off we go. That should be the end of it. Well, at the very least we can sell it. Projectile count 3 and a quick charge time. Stuns crew. That's actually quite good. Let's pledge ourselves again to the God of War and join another fight. I don't think... might be wrong here. I don't think those are fights we really have to be doing. But we're not in too bad a position. Lots of borders when this is back online. We can't do anything until that happens. Although, zombie, counter sorcery, bam, good. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, they're sending borders, are they? They're sending borders. Well, that saves me a bit of a job at the very least. Come on. We can do that to our own ship, but we want to be fighting the good fight over here. And stun. And blood curse. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'll go and fight him. With poised stuff. Let us... Oh, I've already technovirus them. Cool, that's their boarding party dealt with. Everybody back to stations. All thralls ready to board, please. Nope, they've killed them all. Excellent. Now Crom's champion. Yeah, so each of these battles is earning us more scrap, so this is quite a lucrative station to whether you're going to pledge or not. Oh yeah, you only get to do these extra fights if you pledge. I'm gonna have to remember that for future runs, because more fights equals more scrap. To stun. Yes. Those two. Good. We won't bother technovirusing that. We need more borders. Seven projectiles is an obnoxious amount of projectiles. Right, let's try and take some of their weaponry offline. Going to have to. 2, 3. I could start it up now, but in my experience, I find that's better. We want to try and damage multiple systems as quickly as possible, so that line should cross almost all 3. All the shields came back up. Well, we've done some damage to their weapons, which takes at least something offline. Not the one that I wanted to, I might add. Let's stun him. And let's send it over there for that. It's going to arrive in time, is it? No, they've got way too much. They got way too much going. Right, let's... Yeah. That. Again. Attempt to get all 3. There we go. That was a better shot. Let's see where their guys are going. Their guys are repairing this. So let's blast and infest them. Nope, they went to the weapon system. Shit. Ah, fuck. Get in there, Doc. Quick, quick, quick. Hold him. Forgot about that guy. Thralls are kinda on the way. Swapsies. Oh, of course it missed the last bloody shot. Ooh. There's an opportunity, possibly. Oh, they fixed it. Damn. Damn and blast. Can we get somebody repairing the shields quicker, please? Vega, get in there. Oh, making an absolute meal of this fight, you lot are. Jesus. That's why I do themed runs and get you all named. And then blame it on all of you lot. It's not me. It's not my... I'm just simply the strategist here. My crew are failing me. Failing me, they are. That. Get them over... Running out of places to board. This is the only problem with doing multiple boardings. And of course, the last shot missed again. Yeah. Oh, we're slowly whittling down the chromatic champion. He's not their last member of crew, though. Yeah, that much. Right, at least we've got a level of a layer of void shields up, but that is not going to matter. Don't know where you're going to sit. We haven't got the sensors to find out. Come on, repair, repair, repair. At least have some shields up. Right, rip. 2, 3. 20% chance to evade, so that was always going to happen. More thralls, please. Just in case anyone was wondering as well, you probably can make this build work. Just doing not a great job of it. Let's do one of those there in the hope that someone wanders in and we get a kill out of it. We might get 2. That stops us hemorrhaging the damage quite as much. That should kill a bunch of them. Technovirus it as well. Good. And not bad for a bunch of furballs. There's only one. Well, there's more than one. Need more thralls. Keep boarding. We can get a level of their void shields off. We can end this reasonably quickly. Interesting. So that's changed. Tell me all about it in just a second. I've got this secured. So what used to happen if you killed disposable crew in a room, it would count as a crew kill and damage the compartment. But it hasn't been doing that. I noticed that on my ship and on theirs. So that's, I don't know. I don't know if that's how it should be, but it's a change. At the very least. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, nasty. Cool. That's one level of shielding down. Might be able to get through to more. Stun them. Good. Sets us up potentially. And then that there. And that might be if they get stunned and stay there. Ah, if I'd have done that the other way around, we would have had borders. Stop that. That's the last place that we can actually board. Oh dear. Good for that. Go, 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 go. That. It's not looking good. Cool. That did say can't rest for 3, didn't it? Normally with those, it's can't rest for 3. It's quite right. See if we can pick up something. Something that might help us. I didn't have shiv missiles for this run, did I? That was the last run. Shiv missiles would be nice. There they are. $13. That. No, I think we go Hellfire. Right, let's see if you need to repair at least a little bit. Stop us dying. Missiles are up and running. I'm going to try and complement our strategy. Or lack thereof. Need to do that as well. Haven't come across a single, haven't had a single ruinous reagent. It'll rend the flesh from your bones, indeed. Get straight across there. And blood infested. Oh, oh no, it did. It did. It did. Cool, that's their crew being dealt with. Let's try and pull rip their shields. I will most likely set that way around. Let's technovirus their weapons so they don't get back into this. That was extremely fortunate. Oh, not a chance to now. Well, it healed us. Worth it. Or borders. Somewhere. Stun them. Yeah, you ain't getting away. Down he goes. Cool. Well, we're getting a decent amount of scrap from these encounters now, which might help a bit. That's going fast enough. I don't even think it would matter if that went faster. I think we're going to have to lean on that more. So at maximum, this now penetrates a level of shielding. No, not yet. Strangely, not yet. Where do we want to go next? What's here? We've got enough. Just need scrap. So we need to go to one of those shops because I think we've got some bits and bobs that we can sell. Fucking hell, more chaos armor. Can anyone even wear it? There you go, interfacer. Just when you thought you'd escaped corruption. Corruption. Good. Oh, the other one that we could do is we could do that and that. And that makes our missile system charge 15% faster. Well, we're definitely in the weeds of it, and it's not looking great. I've had worse. I've had worse. Right, intercept the Imperial ship. Let's cast you. Get you over there, quick, sharp. So this is, as I said, it's basically summon enemy onto, summon minions onto the enemy ship like we usually do with the space zombie runs that I love doing, but with more steps and slower and not quite as efficient. If we'd have had... Yeah, that's one. So we need to do that one and let it shoot. That one. Nice. Nice small thralls. Let's technovirus that so they don't come back online with it. Oh good, they have a space marine. Fantastic. Go and fight in that room instead. You'll survive longer and you might get some kills. Lovely. Hull rippage on their shield systems, please. And a little hellfire for them also. That was great that you missed all shots. So, that can go there. Ripper can now penetrate one level of shielding. So if I put that there, got both, which was nice. Having to deal with putting out the fire instead of doing the repairs, that's good. Why is that firing? Yeah, I thought I'd done that automatically. We probably do want that on auto fire because I keep forgetting, although... Come on, quickly. Fire that. Done them. And That's them. Shit, who's been shooting this? What's been happening whilst I haven't been paying attention? God damn your eyes. Have another fire. And rip this. Then blast. That's not the most efficient now. So we're in the business of getting health back. Not yet, though. And more thralls. What we are going to need for the boss is a higher capacity. We're going to have to pack crew in and then send them all over in big ones, because the fight will last a lot longer and there's only so many. It's the one problem with, instead of summoning minions onto here, sending them across in a boarding action, is there's only so many times you can see these boarding pods that hit, and there's only so many times we can do it because there's only so many places they can land. Which is unfortunate. Okay, those there should give us lots of health back. Lovely. Teleport caster and nearby allied crew to target room. If I had somebody who could... That's innate. He's not strong enough to survive that kind of boarding action, and I'm kind of liking Mind Bolt. Okay, we'll take the scrap instead. So that would have allowed Zombie to teleport herself and a load of thralls, but it's risky because... Oh, Zombie's not made for combat. She's made for mine bullets. Ah, we didn't have our third layer of shielding. Great. Right. Dread. Spawn. In. You go here. We need to land a stun there with one of those there, plus one of those there, and hopefully get a kill out of all of that. Damage their weapon systems. Lucalate, and now you can't get them back. And you have a room full of thralls to deal with. So that worked. But they were weaker, and we did a decent amount of damage with this at the start, which was nice. Try and get this storm cannon online next. That's not good. No, that's not too bad, actually. Only had one thing on board. We need to stop this fucking demon heart. Oh, I hate them. Let's put that on there. Good. You go and attack that. You guys get ready to board, because he's going to suffocate in a minute. Good. That's their demon heart out of commission. Let's just make sure we stay on top of those weapon systems. And also go and sit on the heart. That you can't repair anything. Or you can't repair yourself, at least. Good. And one of those there. We've got loads of ammunition. Good. I'll take that out. I'll rip that. Lovely. Right. It's kind of working. Kind of working. That good job we've got that corn licensed hull reaper. Corn licensed hull reaper indeed. Lovely. Might be able to get a better module. This is good, but there's one that could really, well, who knows that much better. Nice. At least our shields can block this. They can't block that, so we'll send it there. Blasted. Start the fire here. Well, they got a missile off. Ow. Oh, thanks. Put the fire out for me. Cheers. We'll repair that later. How fortunate. Go. There. Good. It's taking another one of their weapons off, but there's still that to deal with. Ugh. And one of those there. Ha! They're all dead. They all burned. Lovely. Right. They could go and patch that up quickly now. Yep, for the flame. Okay. There we go. Oh, we can patch it up whilst we're in the safety of the dock. Space dock, not dock. That could be good. Blood cultists. We only have one. We also only have one raider. Okay, they're pretty rubbish. Oh yeah, he's unnamed as well, isn't he? I don't even know where he is on the ship. I haven't paid attention. Well, we're pretty strong against borders. Let's keep the chromatic theme going with him. Okay. So, I was saying we needed to do that and that and that. Plenty of people sorted for defense. All we need to do is stay alive long enough to send loads of thralls over. That's the problem. We need to increase that as well. So I need 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Just. Cool. So we have quite the level of firepower on board as well now. And I'm not going to go for a second weapon because these are already taking up 5 power. So that gives us a little bit of scrap. We're down to our last thing of energy. So if we want 4 shields, we're going to have to, I think we're going to have to live with 3 because we haven't got the energy to do more unless we take things offline. Ooh, that's a point. What does this go up to? Plus, oh, it's plus 15 now, it's plus 30. Okay. Well, at least we can see what they're doing. That makes it switch. Our sensors are better than theirs. So, summon. Doc has, not Doc, Dread has quietly been MVP here. Who else is in there? Oh. That's not... Surely. They're just going to get their dead, aren't they? See what happens. Yeah, they got their end died. Boo. So what that was is I had thralls in here from the last battle, but because they're only temporary, they die when you leave, whether they're in that or not. Kind of hoping they might have stayed alive. Would have been a nice little hack. But I know it doesn't work, because I've tried it before. Cool. That turns that into a 2v1. Good. Techno. Spike it. Go on. Yeah. Easy job. More scrap. Need it. Leave. Go. Oh, God, this has got to be about the weakest I've ever been going into the last thing. What could we do to improve our lot? Haven't got any energy left. I do want to put another one into that so I can start sending full parties of thralls over. Cool. So we'll avoid everything. Just get these battles done, get the extra scrap, get to the end boss, kill that. See, I told you I can do speed runs. Told ya. Yeah, speed. That's in there. Fortunate. Make use of what we have. Oh, that's the wrong way round. No. Don't die. Yes, infested. Yes, good. That's good. Right, let's... Oh yeah, it's just target. It's just target. Let's fire all of that off as soon as it's... no, that's only 2 shots, isn't it? No, hold. Good. Well, our thrall's burnt, but they have their shields. Didn't do a lot. That's unfortunate. Let's add to their fiery problems. And then give them a massive barrage of shots. As soon as they're down to 1 void shield, give them one of those, with the hopes of interrupting his cast, because it's probably a fucking redeemer. Yes, it is. Shit, you fuck! He still got it off. Someone repair this. We need oxygen. I just remembered. It's not that kind of build. One, quick, in you. Go. Well done, unnamed berserker. Fight the redeemer. Right. Poised, now that it's weak, go and finish it off. Good. Right, put that fire out. Nice. There. There. got 1 level of void shields. Let's do that to capitalize. Good. Get them ready for the next invasion. Cool, so we're really sending a decent number of people over each time. And then we're starting to be able to sustain those numbers as well, which is nice. That's all she wrote. We're at least at full health. Makes a fucking change. And we're getting decent scrap out as well. I feel like we need to up security and up sensors. And keep fighting. Well, nobody's dead this run, I might add. So far. So far, so good. Depending on the boss we get, we might be going into that fight mighty brave or mighty stupid. It's probably going to be stupid, but hopeful. Oh, they have got space. Good. Get that off well in advance. Oh, they've got Purify. No, not Purify. Oh, it didn't stop the Infest, though. It'll stop the other effects of Thralls, but it does the damage at least. Okay, this is going to be a tougher fight. On them, and it's gonna hit the shielding. Boo! Come on, weaponry. Ah! Down to the last layer of void shields. There. Good. Ow, ow. Someone will repair that. Zombie, go and repair that. Need to stop that firing again. I didn't even see that storm cannon through. They are fucking horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Cool. Storm cannon down. Fine bullets. The hellfire. We might as well be using as much ammunition as to preserve our life of crew and ship, because we've got enough ammunition to go all out for quite some time. So, ion storm. No. 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 Right, what did we say we've got left? We've got 1 energy. What would that be best in? I think that's okay for now. Let's put it in our tower amplifier. Turns that to a cooldown of 20 seconds. Cool. Let's get security up a little more as well. So we've got decent door protection. And let's just fight the normal fights. If I get this, it's going to be the squeakiest win you ever did see. Torment level 3. Ugh. Right. Go, gadget, dread. Send your children in first. And stun. Blood. I love your confidence, Faye. The problem is it's weak and requires time, and you don't have the luxury of either with the bosses. It is better than the first. Yeah, the first hour of this stream, I died. It was because I wanted to say. I mean, the thing is, I did ask chat, and they did agree with me, except Von. Von said, "Don't eat the delicious fruit." Everybody else said, "Keep eating the delicious fruit." So I did. And I was just curious. There's some developers that would be like, "No, you can't just kill the player because they've carried on doing a thing." This dev did, and I like it. I wouldn't say blaze of glory. Everyone went... I died because I ate too much ambrosial fruit, shall we say. It was a weird run. To be fair, mistakes had been... Well, a bug had started a bit of a cascade of... Or I think it's a bug anyway. Had started a bit of a cascade of errors on my part. And, yeah. Great. You know when I teleported when you were the beautiful, beautiful gene-enhanced soldier, Faye, and I teleported you over onto a base, and then I tried to teleport you back and it just fucking killed you. We had... my boarding party went over and we had a very strong boarding party. Only I returned. It didn't auto bring Poise back, so he just died, which then forced me to bring Chris in, and I didn't even pay attention to how little life he had when he went in, and so he also died, and it just, yeah, downhill from there. So, but thankfully I was able to rescue it by consuming all the fruit on a planet. Silver did indeed happen. Bugs, though, come on. Good. Oh, forgot to use Zombie's ability. Get in there. Do one of those. Do one of those. Get them in and send more orders. Always more orders. We're still hemorrhaging a bit of life here, but we can... It's the one good thing about the Hull Ripper. Providing I've got lots of ammunition, we can just keep on shooting it and shooting it and shooting it and getting more health back. How much does it take these days? Sure, it's one. Yeah, it consumes one ammunition, so as long as we've got a good 20 shots, that should be enough. We shall see, though. This run is but upon a knife edge. Stray a little and leave rooms on fire, and we could quite easily go down. You have that. So, stop them. Send in the boarding party. And then just blast them. Put it out. Go on, Vega. Go on, try and deal. Yes. Yep. That's the summary. That's the summary. That's not all me. No, the fruit bit was definitely me. I was like, what happens if you keep on eating? Oh, it's killed me. I see. No. I mean, I'd say that this smells like mutiny and that the airlocks are located here, here, and here. I can't afford to lose any of you. This run's cursed already. Lucky for you guys, you're indispensable. Kinda. Get my health back. Okay, that's too long. Oh, fuck, there's fires everywhere. Jesus. Get out. No, not Vega. I need your health preserved. Unnamed berserkers. Oh, Vaughn, get in there. Put that fire. Quickly. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, this is what thralls are good for. Right, can we get away from the massive fucking burning sun, please? Let's just give ourselves a second to close these doors and pressurize those things, and we... 1, 2, 3 more. So we can get a decent amount of scrap, but we're currently using all the energy that we can possibly get. Which means that I can't do anything more for any of the systems aboard that could be instrumental, unfortunately. Fuck's sake. Okay, go there. Do. It's choice. Stun. This room. Blood. Press that. Quick enough. Zap it. Cool. Well, that's their engines down. That's actually quite good. So we won't be able to dodge these missiles now. Oh, that's even better. That's all their crit. Oh, no. They've still got one. That's nasty. It's a lot of shots coming in. Oh, God, repair those shields. Tune there a little. Boarding party. Go, go, go. I ain't got time to wait for the third guy. Good. You go for this. You get that door down. Can it possibly get there before it casts? Can it? Bollocks. Every time. Every time. At least we've got disposables for killing them. So there is that. We need to whittle these down now. Ow, ow, ow. Shit. Oh, it's going to damage the engines. Ugh. Right, that's that down. Fucking get those weapons offline. Gods be damned. Right, get out of there. You do it. Get out of the poison. What are they going to do there? Oh, one good volley. One of these. Yep. Not good. Not good. I haven't got the energy to put into it. Or actually, that's not too bad. I have got the scrap for it. Okay. Which one is that one? Ion damage. That could be really helpful. That could be really helpful. I need that so that I can at least get it online. Where does the power come from? I have to take one from there for now. Okay, that allows us to establish dominance in a fight early by hopefully taking out one of their systems very quickly. This is not good. We're running out of fights. I am not doing that one. Okay. That's all very dangerous. There's a 20% chance that it will just fucking miss. So it is worth our time stunning him, then firing. Simple reason that it puts their evasion down to 8, which is much better than it was. If I do that, cast a thrall, this, this, and go there. You bastard. Ah. Well, at least their weapon systems are offline for a little bit. I need to get that barrier down, but not that way. Fire, and then that, and then they can't shield anymore. And hopefully I can rain merry hell on their ship systems. Right, I need to... Why are all these people just hanging around? Poise, go and defend the doors. Vega, get back to... yeah, that way around. Vaughn, get back on the weapon systems. That's probably really not helped us. That there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop repairing that. Oh, just got the shields. Good. And that one there. Keep doing what you're doing here. Another thrall boarding action, please. Only sent 2. Yep, up there. Oh, that's a waste. Shit. Didn't even realise we got a shot at that. Now, they can go and sort that out now. Now, this is not a great state of affairs to be going into the end boss with. Just repaired it as well. You guys die. I will accept your surrender. Fuck. Alva. Right, how many more have we got? We've got one more battle. I am very low on health. Not good. Why did I pull 2 out? Right, what do we do with the rest of our scrap? So, although we haven't got the energy to accommodate it, we might as well get that up to top level, because we might be able to shunt energy into it at some point. And we'll do that as well. Yeah, this isn't great. We can get a lot of health back from the boss, if I can get their shields down and keep them down. That's a lot of ifs. Right. Maximum effort. Get straight over there. Right, at least they haven't got a shield dude this time. Let's stun you. Good. Blast that. Fest and blast you instead. It's probably not going to kill him. Although we could do that. Oh, hold on to that. That's their weapon systems down. And there's a fire on board. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our thralls, because they cannot beat Space Marines, to give these dudes the runaround. All fires in. So note how my 2 thralls running around the ship, they are not staying to put out fires or defend. They want to kill boarders. And it's allowing the fire to perpetuate, which we like a lot. Go again. They'll probably die doing this, but that's what a good thrall does. Put that there to stun them. That goes... Could do with trying to get a crew kill here, so that I keep on lasering to try and get some hull strength back. Right, they've got a lot to deal with, which means they can't repair. This is good. You have got 1 nasty weapon, but it only fires 3 shots, so that can't currently penetrate their shields. And let's get back over there and give them the runaround again. Keep them fires burning. There, please. Good. This. Plus that. And then... of those. Running. Well, 22's better than the 18 that we had. Right. Okay, so boss fight. We need to take their shield systems down quickly so that our weaponry can actually start spreading the love across their weapon systems. If we can get some fires down and give them the runaround, that would be good, but we need to take their doors out to do that. The one thing that I'm thinking is I need a very strong boarding party right off the bat. So let's go there. Right, I need boys and knife to go. Do we have anything? We do have one of those, and they are very good. There's no guarantee that I'll be able to get there, and this will allow them to fight there longer. This instantly does massive damage to things, basically a thermal detonator. But there's no guarantee that I'll be able to land where I want to with the boarding side of things. So we'll keep as is. You do that. One, you pilot. Dread, you do what you've been doing. I'd like to put some energy into this as well. Really need hull strength back. We'll be able to power this down and put power into something after we fired our lance shots. This is going to take a while. Okay, we've got the easiest. It's only got 2 weapon systems. That's why I consider this one the easiest. And no nasty magic either. So, but they are very resistant to boarding. If we can take their energy, their, what's it called, their engines away. We're gonna stun them and infest them. Shoot at them. And techno sorcery them. The weapons we've got time with, but it would be, if we do that now, that should bring their shields down so that I can pull them. That we start working on their weapon systems. Good, the lads are all fighting a good fight. Excellent. Let's start lining up batch number 2. There's no point having any heroic deaths. Get them back. Especially me. I thought I put him on there, didn't I? Okay, cool. Go, 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 go. Better fire in their hearts there. Carry on loading the thralls. To start concentrating on these weapon systems, because that one's going to be ready to fire in a minute. Now it's not. Next we need to do that one. To do that. Good. Right. I'll try and keep Poison Chris alive. Try. The next wave. No, the troops ready to go. Almost. Go, 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 go. Load them up. And ship them out down there to pull all of these away. Stun the guys repairing the shields. That should be their engines out of commission. Mine bullets. Good. Right, they are shields down. There's that. You guys stop what you're doing. Not the next wave. Now, these ones don't count as summons, or they actually count as crew. So when this does its transmorphication thing, they'll all get thrown back. So we'll hold them and wait. Let's see. Good. Extreme energy detected. No, thank you. Good. Oh, that was a good shot. Good job, Doc. I have said it before and I'll say it again. Doc is the best at infesting people. Bestest with the mostest. There are no med bays on a cornate vessel. Simply more war. We need to stop that repairing. Okay, here comes their big shot. That's probably going to hurt. Ow, ow. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So... that. Wonderful, wonderful fruit. If I set a fire off there and also keep stunning the guys that are trying to repair the shields. Now, if we also hull rip that area, that should do 8 damage, I think. Now we can send our boarders in to keep them occupied. All of their actual systems are shielded, but they still maintain the damage that they had, I believe. This thing's going here. You're almost dead. That fire's going to sort itself out. We need someone to help kill that guy before he gets in and kills Vega. Make the door stronger, Vega. Good job. And... you can get out of there now. That one will suffocate. Keep repairing that. Ooh, that's going to ionize the weapon systems. So get in there and kill him. Keep repairing. Good, good, good. We'll have some more health back. What's the best shot we can get? Get as many compartments as I can. That's the only problem with this one, is I think the maximum you can get is 4 because of the spread of the vessel. We're not interested in doing well, we want to be doing damage, but we also want to be healing as well. Right, is that our boarding issues over and done with? It is. Button her up. Someone get the oxygen back online, please. That'd be great. Cheers. Good job, Octavius. Instrumental. Can I? Oh, and now they've got more crew. Okay, they're concentrating crew there, so we'll do that. Keep stunning that. Come on, weaponry. Repair this quickly. No, zombie, I need you on missiles. Yes, yes, I know it's immune. Right, now we're going to hold our weaponry. Oh, let's get the power out of that and put it into something else that's actually useful. Crawl pit would be a good shout. Why is that? Yeah, that works. Fred, send more of your sons across. And I think we want to basically, I think we want to keep their crew alive, most of them, whilst continuing to badger all of their systems. Let's press our advantage on those. Let's stun them again. Let's do one of those. No, one of those. There. Right, I'm going to put that on auto so that I don't have to pay attention to that stunning vat anymore. Life support's fine. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're not taking fire at the moment. We don't need too much in the shields. We do, however, do need life support. Right, let's go. Those across. Oh, get one more. Give them hell, lads. Give them hell. Right, you guys repair that now. I need more thralls. Another fire here, please. Good. Good. Take that offline. Go for the command. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I wasn't worried. You were worried. It wasn't too bad in the end, but it wasn't. That was a lot of micro for not a lot of effect. But we did do it. There you go. Torment level 3. But yeah, it's the one thing with this game is the more you raise the difficulty, the less margin for error that you have, and the more you have to concentrate on the tactics that are devastating. The MVP of that was not, as much as I would like to think that it was the blood letters, it was the whole Reaper, really, wasn't it? But it was very cornate. And on that bombshell, we shall indeed end it there. This has been the always fantastic Void War. And I will say that that was running natively on my PC, because there will come a time when it may be running natively on my Steam machine. Other than that, I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.